Hello YouTubers. This is my first time trying to put out any kind of a video, so excuse it if I have some problems with it. I'm not going to edit it for time or quality or anything like this. I'm just trying to put out some information. So if it's crude by some other video standards that you've seen, well, that's not the reason that I'm doing it to get hits or anything like this. I just want to put this out there rather. First of all, because I'm a little bit irritated at this company, and second of all, because I think you ought to know what's going on. I needed a new gun belt because the couple of gun belts that I've bought over the past year, actually very high quality gun belts, stretched and became like limp noodles, even though each company said that their belts would do neither, get loose or stretch. So I thought I'd get a belt that had a steel core in it. I tried this $30 gun belt, which is a little bit cheaper than some of the other ones out there. I think I paid about $46 for this thing. And you can see it says size 48 here. According to their site on the internet, since I wear a size 44 pants, I'm supposed to go 2 sizes bigger, which obviously is a size 48. And when I got this thing, the first thing I did was just, instead of looking at it, making sure that it was the right number or anything like this, which obviously it is, I just tried it on, and man, this thing, I had to put it on the very last hole. That is to say, the very last hole going this way, and it ended up being like right here. And then it wasn't loose, it wasn't tight, but I thought, well, if it's stiff enough because that steel band in there, maybe it'll hold up my gun anyway. And I wore it around for probably just about 5 minutes. And in that 5 minutes, I had to hitch my pants up about, 2 or 3 times. It was like every time I take a few steps, it would hitch up my pants. Take a few more steps, hitch up my pants. Well, I decided this is ridiculous. You know, when you're buying one of these belts, they say if you follow their instructions, the hole you use is going to be somewhere in the middle. Which means that, obviously, this belt, I mean, it makes sense to me that this thing was marked wrong. It's not a 48, maybe a 52 or something like that, but certainly not a 48, because I did follow their instructions. Well, I got on their site to figure out what is going to be the process for sending this thing back, and in that process, it said, don't try the belt on. Well, when I pulled it out of the wrapper and put it on, to me, that's trying it on. And after you try it on, you wear it for 5 minutes to see if it works or not. You know, you're going to have a little bit of a wrinkle here. You're going to have a little bit of a mark here to stretch out one of the holes. And, you know, they're saying you can't try it on. It's got to be in like new condition and stuff like this. So I thought, well, hell, I'm screwed. Even though that's like buying a shirt online, them sending you the wrong size, and then saying, well, you can't send it back to our store. You can't send it back to Kohl's or any other store like this because, well, you tried it on. You shouldn't have tried it on. So I thought I was stuck with it. And, well, it's better than no belt at all. So I thought, well, I'll just put a hole in it right here. And it worked for a little while, probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Then the thing started stretching, and this thing stretches like mad. Probably about a week and a half later, I had to put another hole in. And then probably, a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I had to put another hole in. So not only did they send me a belt that was obviously the wrong size, but within about a month and a half, I've had to put 1, 2, 3 holes in it. Now I have to put another one in, because it has gone on to keep stretching and it hasn't stopped. Unfortunately, now I'm up to the part where the band is. So the next hole is going to have to be up in here somewhere, and the band is just about starts in here. This irritated me just a little bit that I shouldn't have to be doing this stuff anyway. So I sent them a message on their site. You know how you can just get on and put in some information, ask questions or things like this. And I told them what the problem was. And, they automatically confirmed that they got my message and they would get back to me, yada, yada, yada. Well, after probably about 2 weeks of waiting for them to at least acknowledge that I was having this problem, I got a little bit irritated, so I went on their site again to the review part. So I typed out a review and said basically what I'm saying here, hoping that it would give them some impetus to get back to me. Well, they ignored that one too. So I thought I'd put this on here just to give you guys some information. I'm here, I paid $46 for a gun belt that, even though I followed their instructions, didn't fit from the get-go. Their instructions say, don't try it on if you're going to return it. And I had tried it on, which means I can't return it. Now I gotta somehow make a hole through this steel band in here to keep it working. And I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with this. I'm not saying anything good about them. I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm going to let you make up your own minds if this is a way a company should treat their customers. And am I sorry I bought this thing? Yeah, I am sorry I bought it. I shouldn't have to fiddle with this thing and make it work right out of the package. And in my opinion, if you're going to return something, they shouldn't have on their site, don't try it on. Well, how in the hell can you see if something even fits you if you don't try it on? That makes no sense at all. So, there it is. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not going to edit this thing. I'm not going to edit it for time or anything else. I just wanted to put this information out there. And, you know, just because something's a little bit cheaper doesn't mean it's going to be high quality, and doesn't mean that the company cares about their customers or some problems they have with an item they bought from that company. $30 gun belt. I probably shouldn't have tried to save 10 bucks, because if I bought it from somewhere else, maybe they would have at least acknowledged my complaint instead of just totally ignoring me. Okay, well, sorry for the quality, YouTubers, but it is what it is, right? You have a good day. Bye-bye.